Okie dokie. We should be good to go. Abapa. There it is. So, Dwarf Fortress. Hey. Oh, but before that, Corporate Music. They're really great. Hoping eventually my friend is able to make some background music for me, but until then, Corporate Music's been really awesome, you know? I'm gonna open up Dwarf Fortress. Also, I wasn't sure, I'll mention this later, but it's very fun. Oh, I guess technically I don't own Dwarf Fortress, I'm borrowing it from my brother's Steam library. That's hilarious. That's how much I love this game. Well, until I can't play it this way, I'm gonna keep playing it this one. Does seem like... Hang on. Oh. Going to click done. Also, guys, I really... Like, you can't see it at all on the stream, so I'm going to actually have to pull it up. I know I mentioned this last time, but... it's actually not gonna be here so easily. But... I really want to show you guys... Actually, I can open up Krita for it. It was there. I just really want to point out again, because it's not very visible and no one would know if I didn't point it out to everyone all the time, constantly. But... because the title image is a PNG, you can edit it however you want, and it's already really pretty and I like it a lot. But I did add just a little sign back here that says Mim, you know? Bring on the maids, absolutely. I was looking into modding Dwarf Fortress the other day, right? And it's totally possible for me to go and add a new job for the dwarves. Maid Fortress. Yeah, absolutely. It's totally possible for me to mod that into the game. Okay, for a moment I was worried that the meow didn't work, because it seems like it's usually a bit faster, but that's fine. Alright, I've forgotten what we were up to last time. As you can see, we've got all this right now. On this floor, anyway. That wall is all good. Alright, so, people are sparring, which is good. It means they're getting better at their jobs. You Mace Lord, what are you using? An iron mace? You sure you don't have a steel one you could be using? Yeah, let me double check these people and their equipment. Steel, 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 steel. Oh, but you don't have it. Okay. Steel, steel, steel. Wait, no, that's iron. Okay, so we need to make a steel battle axe, a steel mace, and that's it. Okay. Do we happen to have more steel in here? Maybe in this one? Fine. No, how sad. There's plenty of charcoal. Are we able to make steel? We need pig iron for that first. We're gonna do this on your feet a little bit. Because steel is like the best, you know. Never underestimate steel. Why is this grave here? Who left this here? We have a ghost, don't we? That is not the ghost. Yeah, we have one ghost right now, which is pretty nice. Actually, what is this thing? A Reacher? I've never seen that before. What's it doing in my fortress? I'm gonna have to deal with that in a little bit. Oh, we're out of fulfillment spawns again. Are you making drinks? You are. You are. Wonderful. Are people making jugs at all? Do we have mead anywhere? Golden wine barrel. We have honey. We have failure name. A lot of honeybees. Just a ton of them. I'm just gonna add a work order. Say jug. If we've got yeah. Resources completed. If the amount of empty rock jugs available is less than yes. And I might change that to be a different thing later. But it'll be fine. Then you were making the memorial. And you're almost done with it too. Then I will put that in here as I planned. Okay, yep. Awesome, so we go build furniture slab. This one is the memorial. So I'll go there, and I'll put him to rest. You know how these ghosts are. Do I happen to have any guild hall agreements? I guess not. I guess we fulfilled all those, huh? Pretty neat. This one is a temple complex, isn't it? It's not simple at all. Now I'm gonna scroll on down to here. I have to go rest while the pain medicine is going. Yeah, absolutely. Have a good treatment night. Absolutely. Hope you feel better. And I hope you have a nice night. Yes. This here, what is this? Oh, it's a guild hall already. Cool. I kind of looked like it wasn't because this is. Oh, I guess silver and bill would do that somewhat. How much andesite do we have, perhaps? Got a ton of andesite blocks. That's nice. I don't know if it counts the ones placed already or not, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's just start placing in those andesite block. Yeah, we've only got 40 unplaced. Okay. Use that material. So that'd be... The only disappointing thing is that you can still see the, original floor material behind these ones. So you can't really cheap out by not putting any behind, as it'll still be visible. But, well, we can put in that many at least. Do we happen to, like, have... Hang on. You're missing one. Can we make steel now? We only can make iron bars. That's fine. I need to stop pausing it for a bit. I love Dwarf Fortress. It's so good. Yes, yes. People are all scurrying about to put in these andesite blocks. Then... do we happen to have more beds to place? His sources say... oh wait, we have 6, 10... but we have 18, huh? Okay, that's good. Yeah. Oh, somebody has been put to rest. That's good. I thought it was somebody dying. It's a little silly that it's the same sound and notification look when somebody dies as opposed to being put to rest. Well, I guess kind of it's the ghost dying when you think about it. Just a little bit, maybe. Oh, we're just one bed short, huh? That sucks. Oh, we are gonna want andesite doors. Eventually. Maybe it doesn't matter a ton if it's andesite. things we got. The boulders. Looks like we got 65 granite. Oh, and just a ton of andesite as well. But it is in boulder form, so maybe that's incorrect. I don't know. It looks like things are properly being brought into there, though. Right, as I see. So if we look at the gem store, you do want the gems. And you do take, in from, out to jewel pile, in from tunnel joppa. Right? I guess people are just using them, huh? Oh, hey, the making bed is completed. I guess that means that we were a little bit early. Speaking of, were there more migrants recently? We might need to put more aminals in here. Yeah, there's a horse and a piglet, it looks like. Honey badger is fighting. But, gives to there. Doesn't take from anything. I should be making more barrels. You know, I'll just set barrack. No. We're gonna say make wooden barrel, and I want like 50 of them. Alright. And in order to facilitate that, I am going to cut down some trees here and there. Looks like we got plenty of wood already, though. This needs to be properly harvested. No component seeds, which kinda sucked. Oh, right. I remember. I set this here. So that, is stopped too. Just accept the things, it exchanges here. Right? I do want this to give a this. Okay. Hang on, this is called tunnel pickup. And this is called tunnel pickup. Ish. Take items from there, give items there. Good. Give items there. And we also want you to give items. Okay. I really don't know what all these hamster remains are doing here. I'm gonna be honest. It does not make this doesn't complete. So nobody can do things because there's a honey badger and they don't have seeds. I don't think I care. I'm going to select after placement. I believe, yeah, we've only got a couple more andesite ones. We'll finish off that section of them, huh? I think I've only got like 2 left at that point. Yeah, so we'll put them here. And then we'll put the rest of these microclean doors out. Close your might as well. Ah, darn. How many more do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so just 9 more microclean doors. Gotcha. So we'll assemble rock doors. We'll make 10. We might as well. And then we'll set the material to microclean. We got enough of that. So there'll be no workies. That does remind me, I need to be a little bit careful. Because I did see on the, list here, we do have some hostiles, which is not good. And then there's a reacher somewhere. Or a dead one, anyway. I'm a little concerned about that, because I never saw it, and it looks scary. You know? So that is something we are going to keep an eye on. Okay, as soon as these... I think I actually need to set an animal training area, huh? I'd kind of like it to be inside, though. Where's a big old space I could put? Wait, I know. There's that one... Oh wow, I forgot all about this. I forgot all about that project. I want to set animal training just here. Animal training. What's that? Oh, somebody created a very good diorite jug. Are people using that at all for meat? New task. Yeah, okay. So let's tell them to press honey from honeycomb on repeat. They'll probably run out of honey before they run out of jugs. Knowing how these things go sometimes. Yeah, so this is a bit of a big project. Let's see. I'm gonna want clean and obsidian. I think I'm gonna want to replace these walls with all of one material. And eventually, that is. I'm trying to make plans for the future. But I'm gonna want maybe a couple... I'm gonna want a bunch of table and chairs. Right? Now all of them should be the same material. So we're going to want to look at blocks. Oh, we've got 4, it looks like, available. I think that's what that number means. But bars, so we've got 200 available, right? A lot of those are iron. So we got 86 iron, 46 gold, some bronze, some pig iron, some electrum, some lead. Can I make a lead table or... Oh, I've got a ton of filling. Or maybe I do. Either way, let's see if we can make either lead or... lead table. Yeah. That should be good. We'll say 20 if we can. And then lead chair or lead throne. Maybe actually the other way around. We'll only make 12 of these, but then 16 of these. Alright? See if we can do that, because that would need 28, and I'm pretty sure we have at least that many. We are going to want to continue making blocks out of it. People are still moving things, which is good and fine. Let me see. No component spawn or anything. Too bad. At least they're not saying no to making this right now, you know? Oh, wait. Can't make that because you don't have the lead for it, huh? That's too bad. Alright. Going to need to find a different material to make it out of. Iron is probably a good contender. I wonder... what else can we do? I don't know if villain... We could make villain bars using ore, which could be good. Let's see. We want villain, electrum. Good choice. I'm gonna see what we're able to do with One time I was a dog. Whoa, that's crazy. Never would have expected that. Can I make billion tables? I can't. Okay. So we're going to try doing this out of billion. We're going to say 12 of those and billion grown. And we're saying 16. Yeah. You remember when I was a dog? Nope. I'm not the best at remembering things. I'm sure Sharky could tell you all about how I forget. We need to be making billion though. So we will make billion bars using the ore on repeat. Actually, no, we won't do that here because we're doing that here. We want to be making billion bars using ore here on repeat. Goldfish. Golly. I really did make that mode exist, huh? That is my fault. Alright, let's see. Eventually I'd love to get andesite everywhere, but unfortunately it's not so simple. Oh, we did make pig iron. We do have that now, right? Right. Adorable moon? I don't know about that. I think you're making things up, because I have no idea what you'd be calling me adorable for. I have so many boots. Why do I need this many pairs of boots? I don't have anything else in that quantity. Oh no! I'm sorry, Grace, no! Accept the compliment. I accept your compliment gracefully. See, it's silly because it's gracefully, you know? If I tell you to pause this and make some steel on feet. Raise that parallel. It turns out we just will have a bunch of iron boots. We could start selling them, huh? Unfortunately, I can't really bring people here, or bring things here, until there's a trader. Yes. So, yeah. That should all go well. Then... we will need more andesite blocks. I'll see if I can set that as a recurring work order. That'll be rock block. And make rock blocks. And then we'll set the inequality amount of rock blocks. No, wait, hang on. Amount of and the site amount of andesite available is greater than 10. Greater than 11, let's say. Just so that we can always be making something. Actually, we'll just set it to 20, right? And we'll set the inequality to be greater than 21. Or actually, instead, we will just make it a generic make rock blocks thing, right? And then we will say, just make 10 rock blocks. Need to use the bathroom, but don't want to pick gender. I know the feeling. It sucks, doesn't it? Amount of on the redstone boulders is greater than 50. Alright? Then we'll just start building up rock blocks, you know? And they look nice, so I'm not going to complain. We will probably put that up to 15. Or maybe even 20, you know? If we have at least 50 rocks, we can make 20 blocks. Yeah. That's the rule I'll set. I'm comfortable with it. I do want to say, really quickly, because I can foresee it becoming a problem if I don't do something about it. I do want to go to some of these cats. Oh, it looks like it's not going to be a problem. Yeah, cool. Okay. I was worried that cats might become an issue in the future, because if you don't neuter them, then eventually they will, like, become a problem. There will just be too many of them. But it is not the case just now. Good. Because they're all ladies. Mm-hmm. Oh, human makes food. How nice. So that's happening there. Steel bars here. Yeah. Alright. And they made the rock jugs, which is awesome. And then this is still being done on your peat. Right? Oh, and they've got honey in them. Awesome. Then over at these ones, here. We'll leave this one to drink from plant on the peat, but then this one, we will make mead on the peat. Right? Wait, hang on. I wonder if I can... What does it rain? Here it actually just rains water. Kinda crazy, I know. I think I can actually say... Make mead. Thing. We'll say make 5 mead. Amount of honey containing items. Here, that's what I would put. As long as you have one, just... Honestly? Yeah. Or maybe we just do it 2 at a time. Right? So if you have at least 2, make 2. Yeah. So that'll do that for me. Right? And we don't need to have that. Because now this work order should do the thing for us. And we can probably do... honestly, just having regular brew drink from plants is never a bad thing. It's just that mead is so much slower. Because of all the honey required. I should probably even go and make another screw press. Right? Right, so what I'm gonna do to that end, why not those 2? I need to double check what a screw press needs. Just mechanisms, it looks like? Cool. And I'll just do that. You know? Then I will say make 3, whoops. Make 3 mead if you have at least 3. Then I will also add press honey from honeycomb on. Right? Press honey from honeycomb. We can do a 10 inequalities. Amount of non-pressed honey-bearing honeycombs is greater than 10. And amount of liquid containment is greater than 10. Yeah. So then maybe we lower that number. How many honeycombs do we have right now? Now we've only got 2. Maybe I should just put it at 10 anyway. No, I think... Yeah. We'll just put these things at 10. Just why not? Make me... Circle, rough blocks. All these things. Awesome, they became a sword. Cool. Cool. Do we have any steel yet? Yeah, we got some steel. Awesome, they're busy with that. Okay, so are they. What I need is a steel battle axe. Forged steel battle axe. Just one. And then a steel mace. But I think somebody's missing one. Or theirs was still iron, actually. Alright. And yeah, Grace, you're right. It is lame that it only rains water here. We should go somewhere. For the next fortress, we should go somewhere that rains more interestingly than water. So now that that's all sorted, we've actually probably got a bunch of stone and such already. Let's see. So, what I want, I'd like the floor to be all one thing, you know? I know it looks all the same because we've got it smoothed and such, and we don't have a ton of different things. But we have mic clean, we have obsidian, we have galena. It's a bit messed. And there's also a gold parts in there somewhere. So I'd like to, at least eventually. How many tiles is this? That's 25 by 3. 23. 1. So it's probably at least 200 tiles there. I'm gonna just not worry about the floor right now then. We're gonna select placement. And I want, perhaps, fill-in table. Says, darn it, still not even. That's mean to me. So we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 2. When over here it goes 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. You know? So technically we'd go like this, right? Because then it'd be 2 and 2. Then one more 2. Right? And then like that, I think. Because then it would be so we'd have 3, 2, 2, 2. 3, 2, 2, 2. So then we'd have all 3 of these on 2s. And then what we do is we go up 1. And up another. And then up one last one over to there, but we'll just knock that whole wall down. And then we'll smooth them out later. And then we can put in these other 2 tables. And now, when we do it, we can make sure it is even. That's 6, and I believe we had 7 available to us. We got the steel things completed. That's good. I want to go to these guys then. Equipment. You. New weapon, specific weapon, steel battle axe. Alright. Then you've got steel, iron mace. No. New weapon, individual choice weapon, no. New weapon, maces. Then material, steel. got steel. A lot of these people are mace wielders, which I think is a little bit funny. Yeah. Everyone should have boots. I don't know why anyone would not have boots. But it is really not my problem right now. It's actually about this time last year I started watching you and interacting more regularly. Well, that was a good choice. I'm very glad you did. I'm very happy about that. You know? We can go with these 3 colors. Or maybe these 3. You're bored at work and had Wi-Fi. You know what? That is a good reason. We can go with a black back. Or maybe white? Or maybe... something that is easy on the eyes. That would be nice. You think black and red looks cool, obviously. Maybe actually dark orange. That's neat. And it looks like we're all out of things. Alright. You're easy. You're so silly, Grace. Oh, hey, we got more doors, huh? And we go furniture. Not furniture. Doors. Select active placement. And we go mic clean. Bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, bing. Awesome. So those will get put in. I'm a little worried that the bars aren't getting put into there. You know? Let's try removing the bar store and removing the gem store. And we can put in new gem store route. Top one, put in here all kinds of gem things. And we will add a cart to it. Take from here and then give to here. Done. Did I maybe do something wrong is why. Hang on. So we want this gem store to have this stuff on it. Okay, put that there. I want you to have gems. We want you to take from you, give to you. Okay? And then we'll see why it isn't working in a second. We also need to put the bar pile in there. And route, this one is bar store. Do. And you will take from here, give to here. Then you will, what? Yeah, you will have bars and blocks all. It's good. And we will say never move anywhere. It looks like it's coming down here with another load of things anyway. That's cool. We should see it in a moment. Yeah, so we have all the things set here. You need a minecart. We can technically smooth out those ones. They should never be moving. Another person's visiting, that's neat. Allow me to put your equipment and just click the update button. It looks like you've all got shoes, which is good. That's what you should have. At this point, it'd just be strange. It looks like you are no longer able to do the billing. People still making billing? Seems like no. Alright. Yeah. Pencils. So yeah, we don't have any billing bars. Is that a thing we can do? No, we are out of copper. That's fine. We can then... I mean... For now, let's just leave it, I think. Right up here. Right, so we're going to furniture, chair, select deck replacement. Got 12 billion chairs. Okay, and then here. Oh, I would be. Do not buy copper from Ian is here. Indeed, indeed. Very true, very true. Do not do that. Okie dokie. We will want more things smoothed. And then I am actually, hang on, what is this? Pause. Interesting, interesting. I'm gonna need some walls of some sort. Right? And one, so we have this two, then bomb, bomb. There should be a wall here. Oh, somebody's done a thing, huh? That's cool. Oh, we have obsidian blocks. That's perfect. Then here is where that goes. And then we can break down that. And then, yeah, taking my mood is cool. Yeah, I'm gonna say over here. I'm almost done with bill and table and throne. That's too bad. We'll just remove these. We can pick it up another time. Yes. I did want to put in more of this. I could get obsidian blocks. Then I wanted to put a food stockpile. Just like a long thin one like this. Make it custom. We want food, just any food, right? Then also we wanted finished goods, I think. Goblets, yes. And that's what we're at. And also flasks, I believe. Yeah. Alright, so that'll be that. Now this will be tavern drink, or I guess just food pile. And the clothier shop. Interesting. Curious about what they end up making. Pretty decent place. Sung by Honeybee House, silly. Okay, and then these ones still people aren't doing very much, which is kind of strange. So they do this one. They do this one when they can. We don't have so many ores to put in at the moment. We haven't been mining in a bit. But I'm curious to know why things aren't going. So when you're going to store an item, What item are you going to store? You're storing an iron bar. Which is, if you might recall, not what we want. Stockpile. Turn that off. Tunnel drop off. We want people to store items here, but we don't want people to bring things from other stockpiles into there, you know? That's just cyclical and pointless. And we want you to turn that off too, then, I suppose. That you also stop being cyclical and annoying. Now, pretty please, someone put something in here. Where are you going? What item are you carrying? You're carrying obsidian. Are you going up here? Yeah, okay, you are. That's fine. It would just really make me happy if somebody used one of these two. Because there are gems to be put in, you know? Cyclical and Annoying was my name nickname in high school. That's okay. Oh, somebody can't find what they're looking for. Plant cloth metal bars. We have metal bars. We have logs. They need bones. And we have everything else, but they just need bones. Okay. So we will really quickly butcher something. Right? Right. What do we have? Plenty of right now. Horses, it seems. Right. So that will have to be done quickly, hopefully. And we will also really quickly save. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm gonna really quickly just look up what might be wrong with my what might be wrong, you know? Let's see. Okay, we have the track stop. And all that, we have this. Zero barrels been. Let me see about. Been 0. 0. Okay, so that's all that. More. We'll take from links only. That's correct. Designate that. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so we're going to. Alright, we're just trying to see if we can, you know, sort of debug our thing, right? because it's not quite working the way I hoped. Uh-huh. And then... let me see. Okay. Not entirely certain what the issue is. What are you trying to store? And where? Trying to put an item in the vehicle. But what? Oh, I see. You're moving it into there. Fair enough. Alright. Still can't find the dodge, right? Okay. But you are working on it. Just need those bones. Uh-huh. Then, this is weird, huh? Let me see about... tunnel hauling's like that. That's fine. But I delete the stop, add it back in. Take this one on gem store. Hang on. We'll add new route, and this one will be gem store. I'll add a line cart. Add this stop here. And then you will take from here, give to here. Oh wait a second. This one, those ones don't seem to bother setting where to give. Interesting. Okay, so we'll try not setting that this time. Those ones didn't care about that. Let's see. You will take in all gems. It is tricky. Trailhorse has been slotted, but they've got their thing now, which is good. Diamond barrel. Bag barrel. Golly, it's tricky. So, let's see. Could be that it just needs... what if we remove this stockpile? Put a new one in. And this one will be, once again, be called Jewel Pile. Keeps gems of all sorts. right? But then here, gem store. And this technically shouldn't matter, right? So it's stone store. Okay. Yeah, so none of those care about any of that. No, this one's identical. Oh? And it seems to be working. Let's say put something in there. Oh, that might be because it was incorrect. But maybe it's a good sign. Let's try it. Except turn that off. Okay, here. Okay. Then... oh, we did want you to have bars block. We'll call this bar pile. Okay. People are planting seeds a lot suddenly. Don't quite know why. Bar store. We'll grab this tile here. We'll tell you to get any kinds of bar block. We don't need any of these. And then we will take... okay. So they should kind of all be indistinguishable from each other. Which is kind of tricky, because they're not doing it, you know? Got a lot of bars in here, quite a few gems as well. I wonder if... no, it shouldn't matter about placing or replacing the tracks. Yeah. Golly, that's hard. That's hard. If I were to just start over with these two, right? And just completely remove the gem store, remove the bar store, and dismantle the track stops. Right? Just completely restart. You're still gathering items. What the heck? You'd think you'd be done by now. What a specific request of his, huh? Got those obsidian blocks. What do you mean rough obsidian blocks? Oh, I guess that's just my luck. I might have gone the wrong things. Anyway, I do want these two obsidian blocks there. Alright? And then they'll go around and such. And we did set a tavern keeper. Might as well say performer. This planter doesn't seem busy. So let me see. Does food go in here? Because I feel like it did at one point. Or it should, or will, because this will go to there. Okay. I only want you to take items. Alright. Because Because I want them to start using my other minecart route that I was setting up for. Right? This here. It, like, never gets used. Even though I've told them to use it. So, that's been stuck at a certain amount for ages. Give it to Tone Drop Off. Yep. No real arrows. Although I suppose they can't actually bring barrel things with them, huh? I might as well put barrels at 0 anyway. Yeah. This should allow them to put seeds in there. But, oh well. Whatever works. You might also check on the evils in the deep, just in case. They are a little bit spicy. You know, it's totally possible that something could climb up here. Of course, I'm not super duper worried about that eventuality. It hasn't happened. But you know, it always could. Golly, it is tricky to figure this out. No, we will even smooth out those. Weed Dwarf is working, that's pretty cool. I really do want them to not put refuse in. You know? A lot of components, which is good. I guess those are just there, huh? Wait here. I'm sure remains they are. Smooth floor there, okay. So let's start over with this. Well, it says a gem stockpile. Check items from here. And no bins or anything. And then, actually, hang on. No, that'll be fine. We do want to new track stop. Cool. We'll just do cobalt type. And then this. There we go. So we got a track stop there, hammer dwarf. Still no honey. The tracks will be carved in. Don't even need the second one. Need that one. Awesome. And I want this to be called gem pile. Like so. And I want gem store here. And in it goes gems of any kind. We'll take items from here. And give items here, perhaps. Does this do any of that? No. That one doesn't care, so we won't care either. Let it go like this, and then don't bother trying to move it ever. And then, yeah. Oh wait, and then we also need the vehicle on it. So let's see if this works finally. Seems like there's a honey badger is attacking a child. I must withdraw. I'm gonna send my entire military after this honey badger. Oh wait. It's good. Onolamu, Konosrura. A bulky pigtail left glove, the opposite to the waning lens. Cool. Lima Rose is missing from its proper place. Oh, no you don't. Didn't he just, like, literally just create that? No, that's supposed to be that. But, wait, look who's nearby. Do we even have a dungeon or anything? There's no witnesses. Who saw it happen, though? Or who saw that it happened at all? Alright, that's what I'm wondering. We'll also just check really quick. Just in case. Golly, it's quick. Must withdraw and everything. Oh, it's running. I just want to be sure that it wasn't this thing that took it, you know? It very well could be. Never know for sure. They're told to kill a honey badger. I don't know where they're at. Oh, there we go. Yeah, alright. So, do we have a captain of the guard? No, we do not. You are an adequate tactician. That's good enough for me. Alright. You complain about wanting a bunch of stuff that you don't got, and that's totally understandable. You want me to make bolts? Okay, I can do that for you. No idea why. Well, we can make you some silver bolts. And it seems like you only needed one, but I'm gonna make 3. But I might as well. And then, let's start looking into this. So who's nearby at the time of time? Marcus. Let's try them first. There's no witnesses for any of it, you know? We do actually need a place for them to do this interrogation, so this works for me. Right, we'll put them a nice little office over here. Set it like that. Can I actually? Yeah, we might as well just include all that. Except, and this will be the captain's office. And then over here we will set this to be sheriff or captain of the guard. Okay, so that's his place now. That's his office. Then we'll finish it off in a second when that's done. Cool. Human guards visiting. Do we suppose it's one of these visitors? Like you, huh? Bronze Echo. Interesting, interesting. I guess it makes sense for a bard to have some kind of instrument. No, I'm suspicious anyway. Also, we probably should double check. Our captain of the guard is not, like, actively serving in the military. Yeah. Tricky. Here, what we can do is make this like the office level. So we can set a little corridor like this. And then we can go like that for the manager, or for the mayor's quarters. Right? They both want to study. They also want quarters. And put that behind them. No, actually what we can do, instead of behind them, is like we'll just curve it around and upwards because there's plenty of space this way, right? So then we can set them a new bedroom here. And then might as well go this way a little bit. So I can put the other bedroom here. It looks like 4x3. Ah, ba 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 ba. You're adorable. It's true, you are. And we will repaint this a little. Firstly by erasing that. You too, she said cutely. You're just the cutest ever, Sharky. Cute. Cancel, yeah. I really would love to know something. I was not afraid and don't. Golly, wouldn't it make sense if somebody saw that I was missing? Gotta make sure you get a good score. Adorable behavior. We might as well... No point interviewing anyone in the military. Formers are a good choice. Any of the... Can I go in the box? Adorable of you to ask. Soap maker. I'm looking for the people who are very important. These two. So I'm gonna put you in the box, but you have to understand that it's adorable of you to ask. Like so. Then let's put in some walls. Well, actually, first, let's carve this out a little better. Right? And then 3. More than 3. Maybe like that's good. Another bard's visiting. All these visitors makes it very difficult to actually like figure out who's stealing from me. You know? I was actually inclined to speak. No new pertinent information. Oh? Interesting. You're added to there. Cool, I suppose. More solar bolts are done. I bet my... There, don't care. Okie dokie. So we are going to set this to be another office. Except this will be the office. Alright, and this will be to whoever is the mayor. Man, yes. We made charcoal, that's good. Okay, cool. And we got all night over there. Epic. And then we might as well do some of that. And then we might as well just go all the way over and widen that out. Awesome possum. Then we will smooth this. That is the mining option there. It's not what I was after. We'll just go ahead and smooth all these tiles as soon as it's done saving, because it will not do things until after that. Yes. I do 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 do. Let's go double check up here. Somebody gave birth, which is neat. My one complaint right now would be that this still isn't working. And I don't know why. I'm gonna just really quickly start it over again. Right? So we've paused the game, we have the track stop, we have... We're about to set this stockpile. Accept. Okay. And make settings store only what you want. Correct. 0 barrels and bins. We'll take from links only. Okay. Have that. Find preferences to be the same. And this one down here we can actually use wheelbarrows. It's fine. But up here, now this. New hauling route. We want that, right? Okay. Remove the default conditions. Okay, stockpile link. Take from here. Right? And then configure this to be gems of any sort. Alright. And then maybe one day it'll work. Not today, huh? And my lord, awesome. Drop boxes. Very cool. Let's see. I think... Yeah, I think now's a good time as any to end things for the night. I know it's a shorter stream, but I want to make sure I have enough energy to remember everything for the weekend, because I've got things to do. Right? And it's a bit of a slower part anyway, so I'm not too concerned about that. I will look for someone to raid into. Might need to refresh the page to make sure they're actually online. Because sometimes if you don't do that, those people who were online earlier but aren't more, you know how it is. Anyone we know? Callie. Let's see, they're playing Street Fighter 6. This person, Callie, is playing Final Fantasy. That looks neat. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll be raiding in just a second. It'll be cool. See you tomorrow for Baldur's Gate 3. And goodbye.
Thank you for the vote. Okay. Good reason. Good reason. Final Fantasy 7 is backstory for Zack. But it's a remastered PSP game and you can it's a PSP game. 300 side quests for people with no time. And only 10 actual plot missions. But how are you? Oh, hang on. And I'm basically near the end of the game now. Well, I'm at the end of the game. I'm now just knocking over all the missions. Oh! This'll do. What's up? What happened? Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you. Love it when that happens. Oh, no, you don't. Here we go. This is gonna sting. Yeah. Taking you down. As you do. Oh, no, you don't. This'll do. Taking you down a bit. Gonna love this. This'll do. Oh, no, you don't. Bye now. Gonna love this. Here we go. Oh, no, you don't. How about this? Gonna love this. Here we go. This is gonna sting. Damn, didn't miss, didn't dodge. Welcome to your OBS Docker, yeah, that I can see that. What were you playing today? Taking you down a path. Let's get rid of this top first. Gonna love this.